What is going on, guys? Well, today I wanted to talk about the PlayStation Vita. Now, there's been a lot of rumor and speculation, I'm not sure if you guys have heard, about there being a PlayStation Vita 2, maybe even an updated PlayStation Vita or a successor to the current PlayStation Vita. Now, in a recent article, Yoshida was interviewed, and I'm going to actually read his word for word what he said in the interview, and we're going to go over that. I'm going to give you my opinion, but then you guys can also give me your opinion in the comment section below as well, and we'll discuss this a little bit further. So, he said in the recent interview, "We worked really hard on the design, every single aspect. Touch-based games are really fun to play. There are various games with really good design. But having sticks and various buttons makes things completely different," said Yoshida. "So I hope, like many of you people, that this culture of playing portable games continues. But the climate is currently not healthy for now, because of the huge dominance of mobile gaming." Now, in part, that is kind of true. You know, there is a lot of mobile games, a lot of games that you can play on your phone, and a lot of them are actually for free. But I really feel that if the PlayStation Vita had as much attention and as much focus as the PlayStation 4 does currently today, then the PlayStation Vita would be in a totally different place. Now, a lot of people have said a lot of things about the PlayStation Vita. Me personally, I think it's a really good platform. It's just lacking in the games department, and that kind of makes or break a system, a console, a platform to play on, if you will. And a lot of people have been saying, you know, Sony has relied too much on smaller companies to develop these games. You know, the indie developers, they've been relying on them a lot more as opposed to larger studios. And in part, that was kind of true because Sony wanted to, you know, try to see if the indie guys would be able to keep the PlayStation Vita going and the momentum going. But you really do need a mixture of everything. That is what makes a PlayStation 4 as great as it is today, because you got some of the greatest AAA titles releasing alongside of some of the most amazing indie titles. I mean, we've seen so many in this past year that have been really good. You know, there has been some like really crappy ones, especially on the PS Plus Instant Game Collection, but I'm not going to go into that. But we've seen some really good indie titles, and I really love indie developers because they pour their heart and their soul into what they do. And even though they don't have the big budgets and they don't have all of the necessary tools that maybe a larger studio would, they still do a fantastic job, and they're always super creative, super passionate, and they, like I said, they pour themselves into whatever game that they make. And that is rare to come by these days. And I think that's awesome, and I love indie developers. In part, like I said though, you do need a good mixture of everything. If the PlayStation Vita had what the PlayStation 4 has today, they wouldn't be talking about maybe not doing another Vita or another handheld at that matter. You know, if they would have a good instant game lineup, a good free-to-play lineup, a good indie lineup, which they kind of do right now. They have a pretty good indie lineup. But then if they would have a really good, solid AAA lineup as well, then that would pick it up. But then that would mean, you know, a lot of developers, they don't really want to develop for the Vita because the numbers aren't there. And that's what everybody's concerned about these days. It's numbers. And, well, that's what anybody's ever concerned about, really, especially big companies. And the larger studios, that's what the biggest issue with the PlayStation Vita is that the numbers aren't there for these bigger studios to develop these AAA titles. So then that means Sony would have to be responsible of helping finance and promote this, and unfortunately that's not the case right now. And unfortunately we're not going to see a new handheld come from PlayStation anytime soon, for years to come at least. I hope, this is my hope, that they continue to support the PlayStation Vita at least how they've been doing right now. If Yoshida's watching this, dude, put more focus on the PlayStation Vita, put more attention to it. The design, the button layouts, the touch screen, everything about the design, everything about the system itself is beautiful. All we need is just some really good games, and I'm sure the PlayStation Vita would pick back up. Me personally, I wouldn't want to see PlayStation Vita 2 anytime soon. I think the PlayStation Vita is good where it's at, but just fix the game lineup. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. If you would take 2 seconds out of your day, hit a like for me bringing you guys the news. If you guys are upset about anything, of course let me know in the comment section below, and let's all talk about this as a PlayStation community together. We are all fans of PlayStation. We love PlayStation. That's why you guys watch my videos. That's why you guys are playing on the console and everything. And I think it's pretty cool that we have this little community here where we can talk about things. So definitely hit the comment section up down below and let's talk about this. Give each other feedback, give each other responses, and hopefully something will come out of this. Because again, Sony does watch these videos, and if they're reading the comment section and they see, you know, a good response from a good community coming together and talking about what could make the PlayStation Vita better, then maybe they would consider it, and you know, that could be a possibility. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.